Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to an episode of Mania here on BeamNG.drive. This time, finally on a new track. I can't actually remember the name of it, but it's a track from R Factor. I know that much. At the front today is the slowest car here, which I think it might actually be the slowest car to actually go in the series yet, because I don't think this thing can even do 80 miles an hour. But it's just a very bog standard Barstow. In second place, we have the Bolide. In third, the Snowzilla Sunburst. This time in a rather like dew yellow kind of colour. And in fourth, the car that could have won last time, the SBR. And at the back, the car that did win last time, the DS Outlaw. Also on this track there is multiple routes. I think there's 2 routes the cars can take, but it all loops around back to comes out as one. So it's like different variations of the track all in one. So might add a bit of strategy into this. Or it could just mean the AI still go the same way either way. I did a quick test run on this track, and most of the time they all follow one route, but occasionally they go follow the other one. One of the routes is longer, but then again, if you're a faster car, it might be a way to actually overtake someone. So remember to comment down below which car you think is going to win. I'm going to go for the ETK. It's not an ETK. Why do you keep calling it an ETK? It's an SBR. Either way, let's get on board here with the back car this time. See, everything seems to be going okay so far. The Barstow's got nowhere to start. Okay, what? Why has this happened there? Everything has just imploded already. We haven't even gone, 10 metres? Now, let's get on board here now with the Bolide, which I've gone past. Actually, he's going to make contact with it. He's going to take out the wheel, and that's going to spin it around. Because it know you keep yourself going. Now, the Barstow's facing the wrong way. But now then, everything seems to have imploded already. That is not what I had in mind. And now just as it was last time, the Snowzilla Sunburst is going in the wrong direction. So just need to get this thing flipped back around in the right direction. Also, I'm going to do 2 laps of this track, depending on how long it actually is in time, because I did a quick run, so I don't know how long it would take for the car to do 2 runs. 2 laps around, so if it's really short, I'll add a 3rd lap, but I think it might be okay to just stick with 2. Okay, that rear bumper needs to go. It is not going to get in the way, though, of the Outlaw this time, because it's already been pretty much ripped from the car. So it's now the ETK that leads over a possibly damaged DSC Borer. Then in 3rd is the Bolide. In 5th place is a limping Sunburst with its rear bumper, which has become a mid bumper. You just need to rip that from the car. Took out the window, but the windows are really the least important part of the car here. I just need to get hold of this rear bumper. Hopefully this doesn't destroy too much of the car for being underneath, and I don't think I can actually get that out. So hopefully that's going to be okay there. And the fireback up front looks pretty interesting between these two. They're coming up now. This is turn 1, and you've got the Bolide looking fairly okay after the contact, and the Sunburst is really limping. This bumper has to go, but I can't pull it out of the car. So I can just pull it, and it doesn't actually come. It comes a little bit. Come on, bumper. I know you don't want to go, but you haven't got a choice. Just grab the hold of the bit that actually still exists. Maybe if I pull it backwards, that will remove it. Come on, bumper. Now I'm just really stretching it at this point, but I think that's it gone. No, it should be gone now, because it's just glitching. I think I've disintegrated it. But then that's the best that I can do to actually remove that bumper. Well, the top 2 now found each other now. Are they coming up to the split part? No, actually, yes they are. Now, which way is the ETK going to go? The SBR is actually going to go around into the wall. Is it going to make contact? It actually has the Outlaw send itself around as well. Going to make contact with the wall. Is it just going to avoid it? Yes, just avoids the wall. So the Outlaw goes to the right, which is the quicker route. Now then, got the Bolide coming in now. And that's going to go to the right at all. Now, the right is the way most of the cars choose to go. Now, which way is the ETK? What? This is officially an ETK now. It's not SBR, it's an ETK. Which also goes the right direction. And then, just waiting now for the... Why is this limping so badly? I mean, it does look... It must be that front end damage, surely. And which way is the Okay, this is the other way. So the slowest car here has decided to take the longest route, but if contact ends up being made between cars up in front, then it might actually end up being for the best. And now in front now is the Outlaw, which should be out in front because it's the fastest car here, but then again, it hasn't got much of a lead either. It's took this long to actually get to this point on the lap, that I think 2 laps of this track should be enough for the video length, and from the on the external camera. So this is a British car, I just noticed. That was from the British flag with Union Jack on the front of it. Now then, this route here is much longer. It's about twice as long. A faster car could be able to make a difference. That's why it comes out. Oh, what is happening here? What? Oh my god, the ETK just got completely no-scoped by the Bolide, which is deciding it wants to go the other way. Let's just try and... I'm now going to have to stop the Bolide. This is the first. No car actually did this before, so this is going to be something I have to watch. If the cars decide to go the other way, but I think the Bolide may have just completely destroyed the SBR. So it completely just no-scoped it into the wall. Let's just try and get the Bolide going. Actually, it doesn't actually want to go anywhere. If I can just get this thing going again. Come on. Come on, Bolide. Get going. No, you don't want to get going. You really don't want to get going, do you? Is that taking out something on the car? Don't know why it's not going anywhere. A high clutch temperature, that can't be good. Either way, let's put it back under AI control, and just I'm gonna have to let it do whatever, because I don't know why it just stopped completely dead. Now then, how far behind is... Okay, it's making its way to the crossover section now. Well, it chooses to go the shorter way at least, whereas the Outlaws is massively out in front. Now here comes the Bolide. I have no idea whereabouts this is. I know it's on the longer route, but I don't know how much, or I don't even know where it is, because anyway, the car... Where are you going? Why have you come back to life now and can continue to go in the wrong direction? Because I know this is the wrong direction. So I recognise the end of the longer route, and none of the track actually goes that way. Let's just do a handbrake turn, get this thing going again in the correct direction with its continued high clutch temperature, which isn't going to be doing it any favours. Either way, if it carries on like this, with high clutch temperature, it probably isn't going to finish, but then again, it just needs to get around. Why is the door open on the Sunburst? Just one of the many things that have happened to this car now. The SBR is snaking its way around. I'm surprised that wheels actually survived, and it's still carrying this car's still carrying some serious speed. Now then, is on the second lap? Yeah, this is the second lap already for the Outlaw. This thing should take a fairly convincing victory as things stand. Now then, I forgot what it's called now, it's the Barstow. That's the last suspension roll, and this thing is still way behind at this point. The Bolide seems to be going fairly okay now, and the Sunburst, it might get out of last place, even though it's going really slowly because it chose the shorter way to go. Now then, back on board now with the Outlaw. Let's see how this thing goes now. Which way is it going to go? Is it going to choose the longer route or the shorter route? Because, well, it's not going to know which way the other cars went, and if it goes the shorter route, then it's going to lap the Sunburst. But if it goes the longer route, it's still going to probably lap it anyway, but it might be able to avoid it. And which way is it going to go? Going to go the shorter way again. As now then, the Bolide is now coming back onto the piece of track now. It's not a Bolide, it's a... I've actually completely forgot what this car's called now. I just had a complete brain fart. I mean, that's what happens after you've been at work all day. It's what it seems. And the Bolide's coming to the final corner there, so that's going to get onto the second lap at least. And it's actually just how slow the other route is. The Sunburst, which is limping, is actually caught up pretty much to the Barstow, as the sliding SBR is also on second out, just slapping now its own bumper. And then the Outlaw is just so far out in front. Actually, do I need to do a third lap? Because it's been about 8 minutes. Oh god, no! I just seen the Sunburst. It's going in the wrong direction. Okay, so good job I saw this when I did, because it's going to get lapped now. So I just need to try and get this thing out of the way of the leader. Do a handbrake. I say a handbrake turn. And just the handbrake, just get it out of the way. Now it's been lapped, and then unless it manages to unlap itself, then it's going to be out of the next round. Let's get it going. Okay, where are you going, Outlaw? Why is the Outlaw now going the wrong way? Let's put this thing back on random. Let's get on control now of the Owl. So, yeah, I know there's 2 routes, but at least I can probably manage this better than what I could on the automation track with about 5 million routes there. Get this thing turned around, put the power down, get it back going in this direction, also just avoid contact with the sunburst, but now it's actually got a lap of the sunburst under AI control, which probably isn't going to go all too well. And let's see what he does now. If it might well just stick behind the sunburst here because it's in the lead. It's going to go for a hard ram. It's going to hit on the wheel. Oh my god, it's launched the sunburst. It's actually launched the sunburst. Let's get a cinematic of that. If we can get a nice camera view from here. No, we can't. Can we get a much better camera view from the sunburst from that? Hopefully, at least anyway. Actually, no. We're trying to get a nice thumbnail shot, but I think that will do. If we can just get an angle here. Yeah, that will do for a thumbnail shot. So, future me, remember to screenshot that for the thumbnail. And now then, the Outlaw sends itself around, but the sunburst has also gone round, and that's gone round quite a lot. That's a lot of steering angle. That is a lot of steering angle. Is that wheel broken? I'm not sure, but the sunburst is actually going to try and turn itself the wrong way around from the way it's still steering. So go and get this turned back round in that direction. And 2 laps is definitely the way to go here. Okay, that wheel is definitely not healthy, to say the least. Get it back in. Okay, that wheel is that explains why it's limping so much. Because the steering is straight and that wheel is anything but straight. Let's get that back now under AI control. It's been a lap down. Now then, everything seems to be going okay still for the Outlaw, does it? That wheel looks to be okay. At least okay enough to continue. Now then, as the Barstow has made it on the second lap, so where this bit of tarmac ends, that's what I'm counting as the finish line. So it's on the second lap, so if it stays like this, it's going to get through into the next round anyway. And now then, the Outlaw hasn't got that much further to go in the final chicane, and then they run up to the straight. And which way is the Bolide gone? That's gone the short way, I'm pretty sure, by the looks of this. And the ETK, I think, has actually chosen the long route this time. By the looks of it, I can't actually tell, because this is the first time I've actually done a proper run on this track. And now then, the Outlaw coming now into the final corner to take victory once again. I mean, got very lucky with the start, but everything just imploded. So you remember I need to start the cars more central this time, so they follow the racing line here. Okay, so maybe I need to start them on this bit of the track. We're crossing the line now. It's victory for the Outlaw. A victory which I honestly, before recording this video, I didn't think it was going to take. And also apologies for any screen freezes that happen. It's because this track seems to not agree with my PC very well. So that's why you get the odd screen freeze, but nothing as bad compared to F1 2018. And now then, where's the... well, here's the sunburst limping its way around with one wheel steering. Notice that explains why it's limping so badly. Because if you look at it from the side here, that wheel looks perfectly fine, but the steering is... it's not broken on it, it's something, because it still steers to the left perfectly fine. It's just when it tries to go right, it doesn't. I'm pretty sure this is the long route the SBRs took. Now then, the Bolide, that's not a Bolide, is it? It's the name of that car's gone again. And now then, the Bolide coming up to the split route this time, it goes the longer way. Interesting, so it's going to be a while for that one to actually come across the line before it finishes. And I'm just going to watch this sunburst limp its way now up to the finish line. I mean, rather disappointed for this car. I mean, it slammed into the wall. I think that probably is when the wheel broke. And then it's going to just crawl its way now over the line. That's it. I did expect quite a bit more from this car, but then last race it proved how fragile it was as well. That's going to be last place for the Sunburst, and is definitely out in the next round. So I'm going to need a new third place car for the next round. This thing should stop fairly quickly and just pulls over to the side. I guess that thing might get a mighty ram from a car behind, depending on the line they take. And the SBR, I have no idea where this is at this point in the lap, if I'm honest. Now then, the Bolide, that is somewhere around this lap as well. Now then, I get the feeling this is going the wrong way. I'm not sure why, I just feel like it's going the wrong way. This looks like it's going the wrong way. Now, where's the, I've still forgotten the name of this car. It's the, I'm just going to call it a white car, because that's what it is. So the Bolide's still going the right direction, I recognise where that is. Oh my god, the ETK was going the wrong way! I knew it was, and that's just completely destroyed everything. Well, I'm going to have to do what is expected now. It's to grab the roof of the ETK, and that is going to be a painful landing. Well, now it's a rear-wheel drive ETK. It's not even an ETK, it's an SBR. Oh, then let's get on board now with the white car. Can that thing even still drive at this point? I'm going to have to remove parts of it just to see if it can. That's the front bumper removed. I'm going to have to remove the ETK's front bumper from the front wheel, or what's left of the front wheel anyway. Also, the actual bumper is being fairly stubborn as well. Yeah, this track's definitely caused a few more problems than what I thought was going to happen. Now then, it doesn't look like... I think it's killed it. And it's just... What is the SBR doing? Well, in all honesty. It's trying to get itself turned, but this wheel definitely needs to go. Let's get hold of that wheel and rip it from the car because it wasn't doing anything anyway. Now then, let's see it go. Well, that roof is... What are you doing? I put it in the right direction and it decides to go just full speed in reverse. Okay, so I'm definitely going to need to keep a closer eye on the cars next time I use this track. Keep that noted, because there is only 2 routes they can go. But then if they decide to go the same route, then that's not going to be very good if he decides to just turn and go the other way. I mean, that's the SBR now facing in the right direction. Now let's put that back onto random and see if it actually gets going anywhere. No, it's just steering this way. Has the steering broken? You see, I was turned it around fine, so unless the steering's broken that 5 seconds. Well, that white car is definitely broken. I think well, something is very much wrong with it. Maybe if I remove that destroyed wheel, that'll make a difference. Not too sure. But hopefully it can go somewhere at least. And it doesn't look like it's going to. Now we've just got the bowline to come across the line to take what will be P2 and be the only other car getting through next round. Actually, I might give the white car, like I did with the Bitron. What is the SBR doing? The steering must definitely be broken. Yeah, I might give this car another chance like I did the Bitron. I think that might be a rule that I introduced. If it gets taken out by another car going the wrong way, they get 1 chance in the next round, but they have to win to continue. Yeah, so this thing will be back in the next round. Hopefully I remember the name of it by the next video. But either way, the bowline, making its way now round the final few chicane corners. Now then, coming up now into the final corner, this thing has survived fairly well, despite that early contact with the Outlaw. This thing was in third. Now then, is it going to give a massive ram to the Sunburst? I get the feeling it's going to, and after it no-scoped the ETK, no, it is an SBR. I'll remember what car it is next time. Actually, well, no, I won't, because it won't be in the next round. Yeah, I'm a bit all over the place in this commentary, as you probably already tell. Now this thing's going to go off into the pit lane as one of the 3 cars I'll be through into the next round. So then let's get the bowline lined up next to the Outlaw as the only other car to cross the finish line, but is one of the 3 cars to get through into the next round. And the Outlaw really is a bit surprising me with just surviving, really. That's been this episode of Mania. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Remember to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, they'll be linked down in the description below. So thanks for watching, I'll see you all next time.